If you're under contract to purchase or sell real estate, you will receive a confusing, lengthy document from the title company called the title commitment. At first glance, this can be a very intimidating document. Real estate lingo that's unfamiliar, such as meets and bounds, fee simple, restricted covenants, may sound like mumbo jumbo at first. If you know what to look for, it contains important information. Think of title insurance as buying some peace of mind. The title company searches the public records for insurability, and the title commitment is the company's promise to issue a title insurance policy which protects your ownership rights as long as you own your home. Should a dispute arise due to a claim of ownership against a property that was not found in the title company's title search before closing, the title company will seek to clear up the title issues or pay you for your losses. A separate policy will help protect the lender. The title commitment is divided into 4 parts called schedules. So let's break it down. Schedule A is about the transaction. It contains the information directly related to the transaction. Make sure that all the information is spelled and inputted correctly and matches the contract, including the spelling of the buyer's names, purchase price, seller's information, property address, and the legal description. Schedule B includes the buyer's notice of borders, boundaries, etc. It includes items that are exceptions to the coverage that will not be covered by the title policy. These items cannot be changed and are there for your review. However, if the buyer finds any of these exceptions not acceptable, the buyer may make objections in accordance with the purchase contract. The standard exceptions that accompany every real estate transaction includes deed restrictions, standby fees, taxes, and assessments, to name a few. Other exceptions that are considered specific to each property would be items like the building setback line, easements, encroachments, etc. This section lists items which may allow some party to have some interest or control of the use of the property. An example would be a utility easement, where a city could have part of the property reserved for an electrical line. If the pool pergola is built in the utility easement, it could potentially cause a problem. Another example of a specific exception is one listed because the fence line is encroaching into your neighbor's yard. By reviewing the survey, you might see the fence in back is not on the property line, but is actually a few feet into your neighbor's property. If this issue is not discovered and resolved prior to closing, the title company will give you no help in resolving this issue. You can be in for a large expense after closing if the neighbor demands you move the fence off his or her property. So look carefully at the specific exceptions for any red flags and ask your escrow officer or attorney if you have any questions. Schedule C, the clear before closing section, lists the requirements that will need to be resolved prior to closing in order for the title company to issue the title policy. Schedule C lists the documents that must be produced and or signed at closing for the property change hands, as well as liens, including mortgages or mechanic liens, back taxes, judgments that must be released at closing. Marital status issues and probate issues are also included here. For example, there may be a requirement that another person, such as an heir or a spouse, participate in the sale. Finally, Schedule D is the disclosures. This section discloses the title company's settlement charges, the parties to whom the premium is paid to, and the ownership and agents of the title company.